In this video, we will show you the tracking window. In the match administration, we find the match we created, and by clicking on the pencil and paper icon, we open the tracking window. The tracking window is divided into 3 parts. In the upper part there is an info box, on the left and right sides, there are the team lineups, and in the middle, there is a pitch plan. In the info box there is a scoreboard and control buttons, such as the match clock. After selecting the starting formation, or formations in case we are tracking both teams' players, clicking the play button starts the match clock, and clicking the pause button pauses it. You can switch periods using this button, and by clicking the stop button, the match will finish. The application works on the principle of running time. It is not necessary to pause the time during short interruptions. We recommend pausing the time only during longer interruptions, typically when a player is injured or in case of power breaks. Of course, you can stop and start the time just like in a real match. However, for the correct functionality of the application and for ease of tracking, this is not strictly necessary. You can track penalties of home or away team by clicking this button. Click on Home Suspension or Away Suspension. Specify which player is suspended, and for how long. Then, by clicking the 5 vs 5 button, you cancel all suspensions and penalties and return the game to even strength, 5 on 5. You can also track penalty shots here by clicking on Penalty Shot Home or Penalty Shot Away, and entering the result. Here, you work with the rosters, for the home team, the away team, or both. In the case of power plays and penalty kills, you can switch between the individual special formations here. Players are displayed in separate lines according to how you have input the lineups. Changes in the lines during the match can be made by dragging one player to another line. You can lock the formation so you don't accidentally replace a player, and unlock them again if necessary. Player substitutions can be made in 2 ways, either by changing the entire line at once clicking this button, or by swapping one player for another by clicking on the players. At the end of the match, you can pull the goalie by clicking pull and then adding a 6th player. Returning the goalkeeper back then works like this. To return the goalkeeper, simply replace the field player and put the goalie back in. Try to keep the correct lines on the field. This way, when you track a shot attempt, the players on the field will be suggested as the shot taker and possible assistant. Shot tracking starts by clicking on the field at the spot where the shot was taken. The logos in the background of the field indicate each team's defensive half. Then, you add other information depending on the level of detail you are tracking, and save the record. If you need to track the shot quickly, you can save it with an exclamation mark, which indicates a situation you want to return to and edit later. Below, there is an overview of the last 3 shot attempts for both teams. By clicking on any of them, you can edit that specific shot attempt. There is also an overview of all tracked events, where you can filter, edit, or delete shots. At the same time, it is possible to rotate the field by 90 degrees or swap the sides of the home and visiting teams, depending on your preference. In the next video, we will explain the terminology used in Goal Hunter.
Goal Hunter. Analysis that changes the game.